What if everything fans thought they knew about Zach and Tori Roloff was a lie? What if the fairy tale love story that TLC's Little People, Big World spent years building was hiding a betrayal worth over $1 million? Tonight, we're diving into a scandal that has shaken the Roloff family to its core. Whispers of money gone missing, a marriage on the brink, and explosive rumors about Tori's so-called new husband. For years, Zach and Tori were the heart of Little People, Big World, a couple fans rooted for, raising their 3 kids while trying to navigate the tension and drama of the Roloff farm feud. But now, shocking allegations are surfacing that could change everything we thought we knew about their marriage. Betrayal, broken trust, financial scandal, and a divorce that no one saw coming. But here's the twist. What fans see on TLC is only the polished surface. Behind the cameras, a storm is brewing, one filled with secrets, lies, and decisions that will forever change the Roloff legacy. And as the truth begins to spill out, fans are asking one burning question. Was Tori Roloff ever truly the loyal wife and mother the world admired, or has she been hiding a double life all along? When whispers of a missing $1 million first surfaced, few believed it could be tied to the Roloff family. Yet, as weeks passed and more details began to circulate online, the finger of suspicion landed directly on Tori Roloff. According to fan speculation and unverified insider accounts, Tori may have secretly redirected funds that were supposed to help stabilize the Roloff family farm. The Roloff farm, already strained by years of disputes, inheritance debates, and rising upkeep costs, was in a fragile financial position. Any large withdrawal or redirection of money would naturally spark questions, and that's exactly what happened. For Zach, who grew up pouring his heart into the land, the alleged betrayal struck deeply. Reports suggest that he felt blindsided, not only by the idea that money was missing, but also by the notion that his own wife could have been involved without telling him. What was once a united front between Zach and Tori seemed to fracture under the weight of financial mistrust. The situation grew even murkier when fans began to dissect Tori's recent lifestyle changes. Social media threads pointed out her new business ventures, higher-end purchases, and sudden trips that didn't seem to match the couple's usual financial habits. While none of this proves guilt, the timing raised suspicions. Was this all coincidental, or a sign of something bigger at play? Meanwhile, the farm's financial troubles added fuel to the fire. Matt Roloff had already admitted on past episodes of Little People, Big World that maintaining the farm was a costly burden. Taxes, renovations, and disputes with his children had taken a toll. For fans, this backdrop made the $1 million rumor all the more believable. If the farm was bleeding money, perhaps someone, intentionally or not, had shifted funds elsewhere. Theories exploded across Reddit, Facebook groups, and YouTube commentary channels. Some insisted that Tori was being unfairly targeted, painted as the villain simply because she's outspoken and independent. Others claimed the paper trail would eventually prove her involvement, pointing to cryptic Instagram posts where Tori hinted at standing up for herself and taking what's mine. As the chatter grew louder, one question dominated the conversation. Was this a marital dispute over financial priorities, or was it truly a case of betrayal and hidden money? What makes this chapter so compelling is how it blurred the lines between personal relationships and financial trust. For Zach, it wasn't just about dollars, it was about honesty, loyalty, and the very foundation of his marriage. For fans, it was about whether reality TV's perfect couple had finally cracked under the weight of fame and fortune. Hello viewers, welcome back to my channel. For Roloff family latest news update, please subscribe to the channel and press the bell icon. What began as whispered arguments behind closed doors soon spilled into the public eye. Friends close to the couple hinted that Zach and Tori's once private disagreements started erupting on social media, with cryptic posts and pointed captions leaving fans to read between the lines. What had once been subtle signs of tension soon became impossible to ignore, as their online presence shifted from united family updates to separate, almost conflicting narratives. Reports suggest that one of the biggest turning points came when Tori quietly packed her things and left the family home. Some sources claim she moved into a rental with the kids, while others insist Zach stayed behind with them in order to provide stability in the familiar space of their house. Either way, this physical separation sent shockwaves through their fanbase, confirming suspicions that divorce was no longer just a rumor, but a looming reality. From there, speculation began swirling about custody battles. Fans wondered, who would take primary care of the children? Tori, who has been the kids' constant companion, actively sharing their milestones online? Or Zach, whose roots in the Roloff legacy and connection to the farm provided a sense of heritage and stability? Legal experts chimed in online, predicting that custody arrangements could become a sticking point if the split turned hostile. And then there's the question of property. With a history tied to the Roloff farm, real estate investments, and their Washington home, division of assets is anything but simple. The community speculated over whether the farm itself might once again become entangled in the drama, reopening old wounds between Zach and Matt Roloff. Could the divorce add another layer of bitterness to the already strained father-son dynamic? Meanwhile, reactions from the extended Roloff family began trickling in. Amy Roloff reportedly expressed heartbreak, saying she had hoped Zach and Tori would break the cycle of fractured marriages in the family. Matt, on the other hand, appeared more reserved. Some interpreted his silence as support for his son, while others thought it was a way of distancing himself from yet another public family crisis. Karen, Matt's partner, was seen as trying to play peacemaker, while Jeremy and Audrey Roloff's subtle social media activities sparked rumors of where their loyalty truly lay. In short, the divorce didn't just unfold between Zach and Tori. It sent ripples through the entire Roloff family, dragging up old resentments, reigniting long-standing feuds, and pulling fans deep into a whirlwind of speculation and divided loyalties. As if the divorce itself wasn't already shocking enough, whispers began to swirl that Tori might not be facing this heartbreak alone. In fact, several fan accounts and gossip outlets started posting about supposed sightings of her in public with another man, a figure who quickly became the center of heated speculation. The first sparks flew on social media when photos surfaced showing Tori out at a coffee shop, laughing and chatting with someone who clearly wasn't Zach. While the pictures didn't confirm anything concrete, they were enough to ignite a firestorm of rumors. Was this just a friend offering support during a difficult time, or had Tori already begun moving on romantically? Fans couldn't agree. Some defended her, saying she deserved companionship after years of struggle, while others criticized the timing, calling it too soon after such a painful split. More speculation followed when sharp-eyed followers noticed that the same man appeared in the background of multiple Instagram posts. Whether it was at a local event, at the park with her kids, or even during casual family outings, this mystery figure seemed to be around more often than coincidence could explain. The online conversation grew louder, with hashtags questioning whether Tori had already found her new husband. For Zach, these rumors cut deep. Sources close to him suggested that he felt blindsided, not only by the divorce itself, but also by how quickly Tori appeared to be moving on. To him, it wasn't just about romance. It was about loyalty, respect, and the emotional whiplash of watching his family unravel in real time while his ex-wife seemed to be building something new. Insiders claimed Zach wrestled with feelings of betrayal, humiliation, and anger, especially since the Roloff name and their story had always been so public. The question lingered in the air: was Tori truly ready to start a new chapter with another man, or were fans and the media simply blowing innocent moments out of proportion? Either way, the rumors surrounding her so-called new husband added another explosive layer to an already heartbreaking divorce saga. The ripple effects of Zach and Tori's divorce didn't stop with the couple. It spread quickly across the Roloff family, igniting new tensions and reopening old wounds. Jeremy Roloff, who has long distanced himself from the family farm and the TLC cameras, was reportedly one of the first to comment behind the scenes. Sources close to the Roloffs claimed Jeremy expressed disappointment, not only in the crumbling marriage, but in how publicly it was unfolding. He and his wife Audrey, who often share their own family struggles online, are said to feel that Zach and Tori's split proves just how toxic the spotlight can become. Molly Roloff, the most private of the siblings, kept her distance, but her silence spoke volumes. Some fans believe Molly's decision to live away from the cameras years ago was her way of avoiding exactly this kind of public heartbreak. On Reddit, fans speculated that Molly's avoidance of the drama is a quiet statement on how she views her family's ongoing cycle of fame and turmoil. Jacob Roloff, the youngest, reportedly took a more vocal stance. Known for his outspoken criticism of TLC and its production tactics, Jacob hinted on social media that his brother and sister-in-law were pushed too far by the constant pressure of being under a microscope. While he didn't directly name the network, his posts fueled theories that TLC may have had a hand in intensifying the rift between Zach and Tori. Meanwhile, the parents, Amy and Matt, were left navigating the fallout. Amy was said to be heartbroken, not only because her son's marriage had collapsed, but because she had long hoped that Zach and Tori would be the stable anchors of the Roloff family. She reportedly broke down in tears during a family gathering, lamenting that everything she fought to protect was slipping away. Matt, on the other hand, reacted more cautiously. Publicly, he expressed sadness and asked for privacy for his son and daughter-in-law. But behind closed doors, whispers suggest Matt felt vindicated. After years of clashing with Zach over the farm, some fans believe Matt sees the divorce as proof that Zach and Tori were never truly prepared for the weight of family responsibility. Outside the Roloff household, fan reactions exploded across Reddit, TikTok, and YouTube. On one side, loyal supporters of Tori accused Zach of being emotionally distant and resistant to compromise. On the other, Zach's defenders claimed Tori had changed after leaving the show and that her rumored new relationship pointed to betrayal. Hashtags like #TeamZach and #TeamTori began trending, turning the divorce into a public battle far beyond the family's control. Adding fuel to the fire, TLC producers found themselves accused of exploiting the heartbreak for ratings. Several fan forums circulated claims that producers had encouraged the couple to film heated arguments, knowing it would make for dramatic television. Others suggested that storylines were deliberately manipulated to highlight cracks in Zach and Tori's marriage. Whether true or not, the accusations painted TLC as opportunistic, using real pain to keep audiences hooked. In the end, the family fallout left everyone reeling. While the Roloffs have faced controversies before, this time felt different. It wasn't just about farm disputes or reality TV edits. This was about love, trust, and betrayal, and fans were left questioning whether the Roloffs could ever recover from this latest fracture. When it comes to Little People, Big World, fans have always wondered, how much of what we see is authentic family drama, and how much is carefully constructed television? After all, TLC has built its empire on turning private family struggles into binge-worthy storylines. Former cast members, including Jeremy and Audrey, have hinted at the pressures of production, suggesting that some conversations and conflicts weren't as spontaneous as they appeared. While the Roloffs are indeed living through very real struggles, marriages, divorces, financial pressures, insiders claim that producers often guide the narrative. That means small disagreements can be blown up into major fights, or tender moments are refilmed until they're perfect for the cameras. This brings us to the $1 million betrayal allegations. Was Tori truly accused of secretly redirecting family money, or was this storyline fueled by producers hungry for drama? Some speculate that TLC leaned heavily into the financial scandal because it was too juicy to ignore. Fans on Reddit point out that the betrayal plot surfaced just as viewership numbers were slipping, a coincidence that feels a little too convenient. And then there's the bigger question. Could this be the final straw for Little People, Big World? With Zach and Tori's marriage seemingly in ruins, Matt and Karen facing their own rumored troubles, and Amy stuck in the middle, some wonder whether the show has simply run out of story to tell. If the family fractures completely, what's left for TLC to film? Others argue the opposite, that the divorce, betrayal, and new relationship rumors might actually extend the show's life. After all, reality TV thrives on chaos. But fans are increasingly skeptical. Many feel they're no longer watching an authentic family, but rather a series of scripted set pieces designed to keep ratings alive. Behind the scenes, it seems the Roloffs are caught between two worlds, the raw reality of their private pain, and the glittering lure of turning that pain into primetime television. Whether the $1 million betrayal is fact or fiction, one truth remains. The line between real life and reality TV has never been blurrier. As we reach the end of this story, one thing is clear. The Roloff family is caught in a storm of betrayal, divorce, and whispers of a new husband. What started as a heartwarming reality TV journey has twisted into a saga of money, mistrust, and broken promises. The $1 million betrayal alone left fans speechless, but when you add in the divorce and Tori's rumored new love interest, the picture becomes even more complicated. And yet, the biggest question remains: where does reality end, and where does the show begin? Was this fallout something real, raw, and unfiltered, or was it carefully orchestrated drama designed to keep viewers hooked? Reality TV often blurs those lines, leaving fans to wonder if they've been watching genuine heartbreak or a storyline crafted for ratings. As fans debate, speculate, and share their theories, the Roloff story reminds us that behind every smile on camera, there may be struggles hidden off-screen. Betrayal, loss, and new beginnings may just be part of life, but in the world of little people, big world, they're also part of the narrative that keeps people watching. So the lingering questions remain. Did Tori really betray Zach with money? Will this divorce truly mark the end of their family's love story? And is the rumored new husband a sign of moving on, or just another plot twist? With that said, thanks for watching, and until next time. What if the love story fans thought they knew was never real at all, but a ticking time bomb, waiting to explode? What if one of reality TV's most beloved couples, Zach and Tori Roloff, wasn't as picture-perfect as TLC made it seem? Tonight, we're pulling back the curtain on a scandal that has rocked little people, big world, and stunned its loyal fanbase. Tori Roloff, once cherished as the devoted wife and doting mother, now finds herself at the center of explosive allegations, whispers that she secretly diverted over $1 million, betrayed her husband Zach, and walked away from the marriage, leaving behind not just heartbreak, but rumors of a mysterious new man already stepping into the picture. This isn't your average reality TV drama. This is betrayal on a scale that cuts through love, loyalty, and legacy. It's a story about money, power, and secrets that may forever reshape the Roloff family's place in reality television history. And as we dive deeper into the lies, the fights, and the shocking rumors surrounding Zach and Tori Roloff, one question remains. Was their love story ever real, or was it always destined to end in scandal? The whispers didn't stay quiet for long. What started as small observations from devoted fans soon snowballed into heated online debates. Tori's Instagram posts became the center of attention: lavish vacations, new home upgrades, and high-end purchases that seemed far removed from the budget-conscious lifestyle the Roloffs had long projected. For years, Zach and Tori were seen as the down-to-earth couple, the ones who didn't flaunt fame or wealth. But suddenly, their image no longer matched their reality. Skeptical followers began asking the tough questions. Where was all this money coming from? Zach's modest earnings from TLC and side projects didn't appear to support such a lifestyle. And while Tori had built a successful online presence, her brand deals and sponsorships didn't fully explain the sudden leap in wealth. That's when the $1 million rumor surfaced, a shocking claim that funds meant for family use had somehow been redirected, leaving Zach blindsided. According to whispers from those close to the Roloffs, tension over money had been brewing for months. Family insiders hinted at unexplained withdrawals, confusing transfers, and missing funds that were difficult to trace. Some speculated Tori had taken control of accounts behind Zach's back, perhaps in an effort to secure her future or protect herself in case of a split. Others believed it was all a misunderstanding fueled by family politics and TLC producers stirring the pot for ratings. But for Zach, the numbers didn't lie. The financial discrepancies weren't just about dollars, they were about betrayal. This was the man who had stood by Tori through public criticism, who defended her against his parents' doubts, who always insisted that love and loyalty were more important than fame. To suddenly discover that money, nearly $1 million, might have been hidden from him was more than he could handle. Insiders say arguments erupted behind closed doors. What started as small disagreements about budgeting or spending spiraled into explosive fights. Zach reportedly confronted Tori about the rumors, but her answers only left more questions. Was she stockpiling money for herself? Was there someone else involved? Or was this all a fabrication designed to tear them apart? What fans saw on social media, a smiling couple, family outings, and sweet family photos, was a carefully constructed illusion. In reality, Zach and Tori's marriage was crumbling under the weight of suspicion and mistrust. And once the idea of betrayal took root, it poisoned everything. For Zach, the million-dollar question wasn't just, where did the money go? But can I ever trust her again? The tension between Zach and Tori wasn't just happening online. Friends and family confirmed that private conversations had turned into heated confrontations. Zach was reportedly devastated, struggling to balance the heartbreak with the reality of co-parenting their young children. Tori, meanwhile, seemed determined to carve out her own path, attending social gatherings and appearing more frequently in public with a certain man whose presence fueled endless speculation. Social media became a battlefield. Fans dissected every post, every story, every subtle hint of a new relationship. Some expressed sympathy for Zach, feeling that he had been blindsided, while others supported Tori, praising her for moving forward with her life. Yet the unanswered questions loomed large. Did this new man play a role in the divorce? Or was Tori simply reclaiming her independence after years in the shadow of the family business and television cameras? Insiders hinted that the speed of Tori's public appearances with this new companion left even close family members stunned. While Zach took time to process the emotional toll, Tori's rumored new husband seemed to step into her life almost immediately after the split. The speculation intensified when fans noticed photos of the pair at local events, smiling, laughing, and seemingly oblivious to the swirling controversy. Even the Roloff family, the extended network of Amy, Matt, and the siblings, couldn't escape the ripple effects. Private meetings reportedly turned tense, with relatives forced to navigate loyalties while grappling with their own feelings about the divorce and the rumored new relationship. Some family members remained silent, while others quietly took sides, adding fuel to the wildfire of fan theories and online debates.